guys, how are you? It's Sweet Moon Bubble. So I just want to make a quick vlog today. I think because I haven't made a vlog in quite a long time, I haven't really connected with you guys on like how I've been, and I haven't really given an update with you guys on what I want to look forward to my future future like endeavors, I guess. So today I want to talk a little about finding your identity, because about a month and a half ago, I was having real problems with discovering who I am, and really like I had trouble with identifying who I was and what I do. And I have previously posted a vlog of me doing a vision board. You guys can check that out in my previous videos, but I did like a huge vision board, and that was one part of what I did to research my identity. Apart from doing a vision board, I still have a few more ideas that I want to suggest to you guys. So this is more of a more wholesome set of recommendations that I would recommend for you if you're having trouble with finding who you are and what exactly is your identity, because I struggled with it particularly these last few months or so. It was like a problem that that reoccurred after a long period of okayness in myself. I don't know what reason was because that I lost my identity, but I think it was more because I didn't really know whether like it was worth pursuing what I wanted to pursue. And so firstly, definitely I would suggest, as a first recommendation, in finding your identity, I would recommend you to visualize what you want in your life and what you want to be, because most people are visual thinkers, and having a visual feeling of where you want to go and where you want to be is very, very impactful, very powerful. And think about a lot of things. Why do you want to get there? What's the reason? What do you see yourself as? What can you feel when you're actually in that situation where you are there? And get it all on the vision board. And I actually did a really bad thing and left my vision board with my cats, and I have not stuck them up on the wall. So if you don't stick it on the wall, obviously you're going to, when you're lost, you're going to get stuck, because your visual representation of where you want to be is not going to be anywhere on the walls. It's going to be like pure white in every corner. So stick it somewhere you will walk past every day, maybe across your toilet. like when you get off the toilet, you're just like, oh, okay, that's my vision. And And actually across the toilet is a really good idea. You can try that, or across your table where you usually working, somewhere dead straight across where you usually sit, because I know for a fact that if you stick it in the corner of somewhere you don't know, you're not going to come back and look at it. You're not going to come back. And yeah. So once you have this vision of where you want to go, this is more of the first step to finding your identity, because you know where you want to go, you have the image of where you want to go. But when you have the image, this is just a whole picture image of where you want to go. That's one part of finding your identity. Another part definitely is to know the more detailed reasons on why you want to do these things that you have been visualizing. So what helped me was journaling, and they have really helped. I feel like journaling, when I try to journal almost every 2 days, well, at least every 2 days, it would be best to journal every day. It really helps me because you are reconnecting with your thoughts and reconnecting with yourself, and they're coming out in real concrete words, and you're reconnecting with what you usually think but visually, and you kind of find back your identity when you write your journal, because you know no one else is going to read your journal. You're just reading your own journal, so you know that's you who's writing it, and you recognize, okay, so that's what I'm thinking and that's what I'm doing. And it really helps me stay grounded whenever I don't really know how I'm exactly supposed to sometimes like think about myself, or think about like what I should become. And yeah, record your feelings down, journal every day. The last thing, so firstly it was the vision board, secondly it's the journaling, thirdly I would recommend, now that you have an image and then you're staying grounded, I would also recommend to use external sources. So what that means is audiobooks. Why do I especially say audiobooks? Because when we read, I know it's harder for people to open a book and to go to the library to order a book, or to go to a bookshop. It takes a lot of time and it's hard to find. But with audiobooks, you can just Google what kind of things you want to learn, and they will talk into your ear, and you can literally listen to it anytime that you want. I found that audiobooks really helped me in the worst parts of my life. So in the very bottom, when I hit real rock bottom in my life, audiobooks was the way to go, because when you're listening to audiobooks, you listen to someone else talking about someone's life, and they're living in like a really different world compared to you, and the world doesn't revolve around just you. But when you're listening to others talk about their lives, you realize that everyone is different, and there's people that are so different from you, with different sets of ideals in their life, and with different problems in their life compared to yours. And you'll just realize that there are so many different worlds out there compared to yours. And just absorbing yourself into an unfamiliar and different world. By understanding their different world, you are also able to reflect on your life, and it will give you more ways to open up and think about the ways that you approach your life. And sometimes, like, the solutions to the problems in your life can be solved through other people's stories, and their story is completely different from yours. Their goals, dreams, everything, problems are all different from yours, but you can get your problem solved by listening to them. Lastly, I want to end up this vlog. Lastly, on top of all these suggestions, my last tip would be one of the most important tips when you're finding your identity. You have to believe that what you want is going to come true. A lot of people ignore this, and I am a really, really big believer in believing in yourself, believing that things will come true. I have two very, very good quotes that I want to share with you to let you understand a bit more why I think that the most important thing is that you have to believe. The first reason is that if you don't have the courage to believe that you're going to live the dream life that you want and the stuff that you want to achieve, that you definitely do not have the courage to pursue what you want. And it's very true. I believe it's very true. If you don't believe that you can do it, you can achieve that dream life you want, no matter how many books you read, how many vision boards you make, none of that is going to work for you. You need to change your attitude, and you need to really just not be cold-hearted towards your abilities, and you need to be warm-hearted towards your dreams. What I mean is you need to kind of look past your obstacles and just acknowledge that you can do this, you know. A lot of people don't think this is important, and I think that is one of the main reasons why some people just don't achieve what they want. It's not because they couldn't do it, it's just that they didn't believe that they could do it. And it's very sad because maybe at one point they believe something else and they change into something else, but if you are so invested into this one dream or in this one thing in your life that's gonna change your life, you have to believe. The second quote I want to share is, don't let the impossibilities of your dream life ever scare you away, but let the possibilities of your dream drive you. Yes, it's scary. You have this dream life that you want to make. It's very, very scary. You don't know what is happening there, and you don't know how you can get there. You have lots of questions. But if you let every little single question and problem scare you away, there's really no point in doing that. It's like there's like a bridge. You're safe, okay? So you're in a safe house. You have good you have a roof over your head. You have food. You're safe. Like what is scaring you are the thoughts in your head, and there's no point. It's like a waste of time. There's no point in letting those thoughts get you. It's like you're trying to cross a river and the bridge is very sturdy, and then you're just looking down the water, looking down at the piranhas, the sharp-teethed piranhas that's floating in the water, and you're just thinking, oh, what if I fall down, when like you've got all this stuff protecting you. So that's why it's a waste of time if you just think about the impossible things of your dreams. You need to think, what are the possible things, because there's always more possible than the impossible things. Because impossible is a lot of time, it's just those things that like literally like not important. And you're just walking on the bridge and you're like, oh my gosh, what if the piranha eats me, and like what if I fall down? But you're like safe, you're on your way. It wastes your time, wastes your energy. You're walking on the bridge and you're getting resistance, a lot of resistance, by thinking of the impossibilities of your dream. So yeah, I think most importantly is the attitude. And partly I'm making this vlog because I think that nothing in life can replace your attitude. No matter how hard you work, no matter how good your resources are, or no matter how lucky you are in life to have all these resources, if you don't have a good attitude, and really be aware that you have thoughts that are driving you down, then those things are really important. The most important thing is that you need to own it. You need to have the attitude and own it. Like, yes, your life right now is different. It's not as the way that you want it, but take ownership of it, because no one else will. And if you don't take ownership of it, it's just going to end up with you wondering why things aren't moving forward. Get what I mean? But yeah, I hope this helped a little with finding your identity. Let me know if you want more videos about this, and yeah, I feel like it's time for a refresher on this. And yeah, see ya.